the scooter and had full range of motion and could walk, we went back to the back of the church. And I found that my focus turned to, just like what you said, everything else. So I can see how putting that dinner off for 2 weeks and focusing on something that will bring you joy that's coming soon would be way different than just having it right now. But it all depends on what you want. And that's the really great thing about free will, right? Because we can focus on whatever we choose to. Joyce Meyer always has she has a saying that I hang on to that just says you can be bitter or better. It's just, it's up to you as to what you want to focus on.
Exactly.
So how does changing our state enhance the way we feel?
So have you ever had a day when you're just feeling kind of sad or bad, or it's just not a great day? You wake up and you stub your toe or something. And, it seems like you're like, oh man, this whole day is going to be bad. But you can actually change your state quite quickly. And again, it's just all in your mind and how you think about things. So one of the ways you can change your state is just by changing your position. So if you're sitting down and you're kind of usually, if you're feeling bad, you might be laying back in your chair. Usually you're looking down, not feeling very good because you're kind of in your own mind. All you have to do is stand up, walk outside, go for a walk. When you do that, again, it's that same thing where your visual field opens up and you think about the possibility, you're open. And one thing that I used a lot with my clients in the past, and this really does actually reboot your brain and helps you refocus, is a mini tramp. You ever heard of a mini trampoline? No. There's these little round trampolines, but they're small ones. Like I actually have one in my bedroom. I know that sounds crazy, but I have one in my bedroom. And if I get in one of those states where I'm just like in a blah, or I can't move forward, or I can't get motivated, I get my little mini tramp out and I turn on some music I like and I jump on that mini tramp for about 10 minutes. It totally reboots your brain, puts you in a totally different state of mind where you can think and clear your mind. It's a total pattern interrupt.
And that's true. That's exactly what it is. It's out of the ordinary, something that you need to do to just change it. Yes. Wow. That's awesome. That's great advice. So if you didn't have a trampoline, what else could you do besides just like standing up? Is there something else you could do that would just change your state?
I mean, just going outside and going for a walk, or just changing your body position at all helps change your state. But the more you move, the better it is. So whatever that is for you, because I know if you're at work and you're under stress and you're not allowed to even leave your seat or your place or your position, again, you can change your focus, even by looking not at the ceiling, but just if there's a place where you look kind of in between where the ceiling is and where the wall is, kind of where the wall and the ceiling meet. That's called a hakalau, which is a kind of a funny word. But anyway, somebody named it that. But it's a position where your eyes are up and out and looking not straight ahead, not up, but kind of in between. When you look at that place, that is the place where you actually do your most learning and you're most open to any intuition. And it's also your most relaxed state. So if you look up there, you're going to change your emotional state also.
Right where the ceiling and the wall intersect. That's where you should be looking.
Right.
That's
kind
awesome.
of just a little above where you're looking straight ahead.
So when you talk about, the things to focus on and changing your state, why is it important to ask for what we need and want? Why is it important to put that out there, to give that ask, as opposed to just keeping it in our mind and it's okay to think about it, but we have to ask for it? Why is that important?
So first of all, we hear so much about this law of attraction, just think and believe what you want and say your affirmations and, just really imagine and visualize it. And I agree with all that stuff. But if you have that, but you're not doing, then nothing's going to happen. And part of doing is you can do things alone, but most things, if you want to not only do something fast, but if you actually want to go far with something or do well with something, you usually can't do it alone. You have to have people to help you along the way. If you're going to do something really big and amazing, it's really hard to do by yourself. So in order to get help, you have to be willing to ask for help. And first of all, people can say no when you ask for help, but that's the worst thing that's going to happen. So many times we have fear around asking for what we need. So if you have a really big vision of life or the impact you want to make, don't be afraid to ask. They can only say no, and you don't have to take it personally because it's just a numbers game.
That's right.
And the more you ask, the more you receive. You can't receive if you don't ask.
That's so true. That is so true. And I think so many of us, women especially, we're selfless. And so we'd rather just do it ourselves as opposed to actually asking for help. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's great advice. What can we do to start the day that we would love and appreciate ourselves? What are a couple of things that we could do daily just to get ourselves off on the right foot?
I know everybody has a different morning practice. Well, a couple of things, like simple things that I do that might sound a little crazy, but it helps me to get going in the morning. First of all, as soon as I open my eyes, I say to myself something I learned from Adam Markle, who has been teaching seminars for years. And I say to myself, I love my life, because I want to start out my day with a good vision. I don't want to wake up and stub my toe. And then as soon as I get out of bed, I stand in front of the mirror and I say to myself, good morning. I am loved today. I am the most amazing person in the whole world. Now that I do that, I put my arms over my head and I smile at myself and I say, I'm the most amazing person in the whole world. Because we have to be our best cheerleader. We have to get ourselves and our mindset ready. And we are perfect, beautiful beings just the way we are. Every unique piece of us. And we are amazing. And the best thing we can do is tell ourselves that and look at ourselves in the mirror. And when you look in the mirror in the morning, at least me, my hair's a mess. Maybe you wake up because you're in a hairdresser. Maybe you wake up with yours perfect. But
no, it's not perfect. It's a mess. Let me tell you, it's a mess.
But you're looking at yourself and you're looking a mess. But you're smiling at yourself and you're saying, you're the most amazing person in the whole world. I think that's the best way to start the day.
I agree. So we are almost out of time. So tell people, where can they find more information about you and the work that you do?
My website, it's very easy. It's drkimberlylinert.com, and it's drkimberleylinert.com. So if you go there, you'll find the podcast and you'll be able to contact me, or on social media, it's just Kimberley Linert.
And tell me about the books. Can we find your books on the website as well?
You can find it on the website also, or on Amazon.
Okay, awesome. Anything else? One last quick tip that you want to give our listeners that they can enjoy every minute of every day of their life.
You are so important and special and loved. So love yourself, be good to yourself, put yourself first, love yourself first, and go out into the world and make the impact you were meant to make.
Awesome. I love that. Well, thank you so much, Kimberly, for taking time to join us today. I really appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to be my guest.
Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. If you have any questions or comments, or would like to know more about the guest on our show, or for more information about Hello Gorgeous, feel free to contact me at kbecker@hellogorgeous.org, or visit our website at www.hellogorgeous.org. We invite you to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and download our mobile app. Thank you for joining me today on Hello Gorgeous, everything beauty, cancer, and inspiration. I'm your host, Kim Becker, and until next time, stay gorgeous.